Hello everybody, welcome back to Saguenay Valley's ESL Corner. Today we are going to do a grammar segment with two different expressions, make and do, that often cause some confusion for people who are learning English, especially people who speak French and want to learn English. These different expressions are difficult because they don't translate literally very well, and sometimes there are exceptions. So today I will do the general grammar, the general explanations for these verbs, as well as give you some examples and also some exceptions. The first verb that we have here is the verb make. Now this one here in the very general definition means to create. Make, to create. So whenever you produce or you create something, then we use make. So for example, food, you make food, you make breakfast, you make lunch, you make a snack, you make supper. And you can also say make coffee. You can also create other things like noise or music. Make noise, make music. So these are creation aspects. Typically, for make in the idea of creation, music, not a problem. But when we talk about art, typically we use do art. Most people, if it's generally the idea of just creating art in the very general sense, like painting at home or an arts and crafts project, most people will use do. Make art is a very high university level type of description, more intellectual. So typically, we do art, we don't necessarily make art. Another interesting exception for make is also the idea of make the bed. Now this one here, again, you cannot take it literally because you are not physically creating a bed unless that is your job. But make the bed, it means that you pull the blankets, you make sure everything is nice and beautiful, and then you make the bed. And maybe one more interesting expression with make, the idea of make sure. So when you want to be certain of something, you want to confirm, you can make sure. So these are some different expressions for make. Now for the verb do. For the verb do, the general definition is for routines or jobs in the idea of to complete, typically something. So example at home, cleaning, cooking, dishes, often we use do. So we make food, but we do the cooking. So we do the cooking, do the dishes, the cleaning, the washing, etc. Another good expression with do is the concept of do evil or do good. So in the sense of to be a good person or a bad person and to act on these ideas. And another expression with do is the concept of do well. So to succeed, to have a good result on a test or maybe a job interview. And one very general exception to the expression do is the concept of do damage. Now, damage meaning deconstruction or removing certain parts or demolishing a building. It maybe should be more make, but it is do for this expression. So here you have a very general description and a few general examples, but there are maybe 50 or 60 different expressions for both categories. If you would like to look at these different expressions, we will leave some links below for you to consult some resources. And I will leave you with some questions to practice make and do. For you as a question, what do you like to do on the weekend? Do you like to do the cleaning, the washing, or maybe other things? And what do you like to make when you are cooking? So you can answer these different questions in the comments below. And you can also like this video and subscribe if you want more information and more examples of grammar. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!